What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We got another video here with Elite Fantasy Hoops with me, Mike Zakarian. Today, we are talking about the huge announcement that we got from Sorare NBA heading into year 3. So in this video, we are going to break down everything that Sorare NBA just told us, so we are ready and prepared, because in less than a month from now, we're going to be getting some NBA basketball. But before we get into any of that, just a reminder, if you're trying to support what we're doing here, you can do that by subscribing to the channel, like the video, comment. We have a membership opportunity, which we'll talk more about later at the end of the video. And if you're brand new to Sorare, go ahead and click the link in the description to get started now, and you can do it for free. Let's start with the thing that everybody is excited about. The weekly prize pool has 5x. Sorare NBA has gone from giving out 9,000 in prizes each game week to 45,000, which is a massive jump up, and I imagine people are going to be very, very excited heading into the new year. And as you can see from this graphic, Sorare NBA has put the majority of the prize pool money into the champion contest. And if you're unfamiliar with how that works, you can check out the linked video where we break it all down and build some lineups, both in the contender side and the champion side. The limited champion will be giving away $8,200 per game week. They'll be giving away $800 in the contender for a total of $2,000. The rare contest will have over $9,300 in the champion contest given away and $1,450 in the contender. If you're dropping those big bags and you're in the super rare contest, they're giving out almost $10K per game week for the champion contest and over $2,200 in the contender contest. And if you're one of those big whales swimming in the uniques, they're giving out just about $10K for champion and over $3,100 in contender. This is a huge win for Sorare NBA users. We've been talking about this forever. It's so nice to have like a cash or ETH, if you're a crypto bro, prize up top that you're competing for. And we're not just getting more of it, we're getting a lot more of it. The next thing we have to talk about is multi-entry. We're so used to the single entry format, right? We have to create a 5-card lineup for contender, a 5-card lineup for champion. Well, that no more. We're still creating 5-card lineups. However, we can do more than one. Both the in-season competitions, which we'll talk more about here in a minute, and the classic competitions, you're going to be able to multi-enter. So if you get a big limited gallery, congratulations. You'll now be able to enter not 1, not 2, but 3 lineups into champion and 3 lineups into contender. You'll be able to do 2 of each in the rare division, 2 of each in the super rare division, and unique is unique. You can only do it once. Now, I'm very interested in the community's feedback on this one, so please let me know in the chat. But for me personally, I am excited about this. One of the things we would talk about endlessly on live before lock shows or value hunting shows or just conversations with strangers in the bathroom is that I have all of these cards and I can only use max like 10 or 15 of them a game week, and now we have the ability to really use our gallery. Problem now is going to be about time management, because you know we love to tinker, right? And now instead of just tinkering with 1 lineup over and over again, you're going to be tinkering with 3 to 10 lineups over and over and over again. And one of the big strategy pieces last season was trying to figure out where to put your emphasis. Is it on the champion lineups or is it in the contender lineup? Where are you going to have the most firepower? Now you're going to be doing the same thing, except within that champion or contender level, where you're trying to put together an A lineup, maybe a B lineup, and a C lineup. Now, if you're someone that doesn't have a big gallery, I can see you being a little frustrated about this, because you're giving people with bigger galleries more opportunities and more bites at the apple. However, they still have to build their best lineup. So if anything, it's causing more confusion and chaos for them. I mentioned the difference between the in-season competitions and the classic competitions. So the classic competitions, you'll be building lineups with cards that are already out from year 1 and from year 2. Now, the in-season competitions are a little bit different, because you have to use cards that have come from this current season, which you don't even have access to because they haven't started auctions yet. However, they did announce that auctions are coming October 15th, which gives us 1 whole week before the NBA season starts to start compiling our gallery of in-season cards. Now, there is some good news if you're a little bit nervous about getting in-season cards. Yes, you're going to have to use 4 in-season cards for an in-season tournament. However, you can use 1 classic card from year 1 or for year 2. So if you spend a boatload of money on an MVP and you're like, oh no, now I need to get another MVP, you don't. You'll still be able to use that MVP if that's the 1 card you'd like to use from a previous year in an in-season competition. The next big announcement was Essence. Remember when they were giving out market credits last season, almost like coupons, if you will? If you didn't really win a reward, but you kind of want a reward, card and the thought process was right, but the execution maybe not so much. Well, this is the answer to that. You'll be able to use Essence throughout the season as you accumulate it through participating in contests to craft your own Sorare NBA card. And not only that, you'll be crafting in-season 2024-2025 cards that you'll be able to use as soon as you craft. And along with Essence, they're also introducing brand new boxes. Now, these reward boxes are earned in both the Pro contest, which is the game week to game week, but they also announced a daily contest where you can win reward boxes. You might remember last season when we were doing our limited champion, our limited contender, then it'd be like limited Eastern Conference, limited under 23, limited over 35. Well, instead of having those special contests be in the full game week, they've introduced a new daily contest. So if you didn't like it enough that you get to use more of your cards with multi-entry, well, guess what? You can use the cards you don't use in multi-entry in the daily competition. So back to the reward boxes, you'll be able to earn those whether it's in the week-to-week play or in the daily format. And in those, maybe you get a market credit in there, maybe you get some sweet Essence, maybe you get a unique one-of-one Victor Wembanyama. One of those might not be in a box, and it's the last one. And the last update we got was also a good one. It's that the NBA Chase is going to be back, but instead of calling it the IST, the in-season tournament, the NBA Cup, it is the Emirates Cup. Shout out to the NBA for securing another sponsorship bag. Now, this is one of those cumulative contests, right? So every time an in-season tournament game happens, that score will go towards your cumulative NBA Chase Cup score. And they're going to be giving out $100,000 in cash rewards. So let's go. The countdown is on. We're just a few weeks away from being able to start auctioning in-season tournament cards and less than a month away from sweet NBA action. And if you want more Sorare NBA content, more fantasy basketball content, some of that good old alpha, make sure you check out our membership program where you get a behind the paywall NBA value hunting episode every single week where we look at some of the best plays on the market right now heading into the new season. And it'll also introduce you to Live After Dark. Live After Dark is a special show we do after every Live Before Lock, which I'll explain here in a second, where we give out rare tier cards to our members and we take a look at the upcoming game week. But for our subscribers, we have Live Before Lock every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, looking at all of the late breaking injury news, some of the best fantasy basketball projections in the game. We've got guests, we've got Q&As, and of course, we'll give away rare tier cards there too. All right, that's enough talking from me. I need to hear from you now. What are the things that you are most excited about from the Sorare NBA Year 3 announcement? And are there any cause for concerns you might have? And if you've been here this long, do me a favor, smash the subscribe, hit the like button, call your parents, tell them you love them. And thanks for watching.